Today we welcome back Louisa Niehaus, a psychotherapist and relationship expert specializing in trauma therapy. Welcome back, Louisa. The last segment with you was riveting and exciting, and I want to take it deeper into consciousness. We've got an amazing meeting of the minds, and we're coming to it from two different perspectives, which is really wonderful and validating, I think, from both of us. And we're talking mindfulness, we're talking consciousness, and we're talking what changes one can make in order to achieve a different state of mind.
I think when you're conscious, it's almost like you're spearheading your thought processes. There's no ambiguity. If you're conscious about what it is that you want, you have a clear goal to work towards. And allowing yourself to give vent to your conscious feelings kind of drives away the fluff for me. Because if your mind is filled with things that are not conducive to you and that you haven't maybe worked through in therapy or in your mindfulness practices, they don't allow you to be concise in your conscious thought processes.
What technique has been the most powerful for you to create a sense of focus or a marker?
Tanya, I can't help but come from my therapeutic perspective, and that is you cannot find focus or a conscious thought unless you've been able to empty your basket. So for me, therapy is a very important aspect to empty your mind, to be able to deal with some of the underlying stuff that may be clogging you, and then to find the things in that clear space in which you would like to focus your conscious attention on. So for me, a therapeutic relationship has been one of the ways in which I have been able to achieve clarity in my consciousness. Not only that, but I found that meditation works for me. As we spoke previously, flow works for me to be able to focus on something that is very nurturing and that is very generous in terms of allowing me to feel my creativity and to use my creativity in a profound way.
What's coming up for me a lot now is this self-love that is just oozing from you, and it's going, you know what, I love myself enough to give myself these moments of enjoyment and focus. And what's really fascinating is in one of my episodes, I speak about the conscious mind and the subconscious and superconscious, and let's call it the basket, right? Now, the subconscious mind, the way I've designed it or played it out, has been a shopping mall, and it's full of people and noise and clutter and stuff. And then we have this little coffee shop which lives just outside, I call the conscious mind. And we choose or not what to put in that coffee shop. So for me, I've asked people to declutter their coffee shop, clean it out, put a right of admission reserved sign on the front door, and to ensure that only things that they've questioned that belong there are allowed in. So it's very much, once again, the same language. You use the basket, I'm using the coffee shop. And I think this wonderful sense of validation will give people comfort that coming from two different perspectives, professionals in the field are agreeing on the terminologies that they're using. And have you seen in your practice a tremendous result of people uncluttering their basket?
Yes, because people come into therapy or they feel unhappy and they know something is amiss. They know that they're not perhaps fully potentiating or living their purpose. So coming into therapy is almost like, I call it going through an enchanted forest, finding out what it is, what is the exact path you want to go on. Where is it going to lead you? What are some of the exciting things you're going to find along the way? So yes, there is a lot of resolve that people come to in therapy because they want to live actualized lives. And I think that's exactly what you're speaking to and what you've been writing about in your book.
Everybody and anybody can have therapy and should have therapy and will have a better life if they have some form of coaching, mentoring, psychology or psychiatry.
And I want to just add a caveat to that, if I may, Tanya. You don't have to be sick to go into therapy.
100%.
It is a process of enlightenment.
I completely agree with you. Thank you so much for your time today. I can't wait for our next segment.
Uma sabufa,